My name is Aquiles, born in Puerto Viejo, Rock City, Ecuador, living in Denver, Colorado, United States. I'm into spirituality. I love performing live, writing songs, cooking, painting, and training martial arts. I grew up surrounded by the most popular genres in Latin music. But in my teenage years, rock and roll dragged me in with its powerful sound, making me want to join a band. And that happened when I was 18 years old. I moved to the US when I was 22, and a few years later I started singing for several successful local tribute bands, where I got to meet some of my rock heroes, and I ended up opening for Tango, LA Guns, Adler's Appetite, and even sharing the stage with Jeff Soto. In 2014, I launched myself as a solo artist, opening for Eric Martin from Mr. Big, Kip Winger, Mike Tramp from White Lion. The Rockstar's advice resonated a few years later when the pandemic hit, forcing me to get out of the survival mode I was on, awakening me into seeking this path of spirituality to raise human consciousness. Of course, starting with myself, one day at a time. I've been in love with music since I was a kid, so after 20 years on stage singing, music became another language where I express feelings through chords, emotions with lyrics. Songs are an outlet for the vibrations I need to channel out of my system, a therapy for the soul. There is beauty in surrendering to all the colors and emotions within. It allows me to compose from hard rock to ballads, cumbia, bolero, bossa nova, pop rock, grunge, or metal. The language of the lyrics is always unpredictable, Songs are mainly in English and Spanish, but there are songs in Italian and Portuguese. The video for The Devil Comes at Night was filmed while on vacation in Mérida, Yucatán, Mexico. Everyone in the team was so lovely and professional, making this an amazing and unforgettable experience. I fell in love with Mexico, its people and culture. Performing live became a passion since the first day I set foot on stage. I saw Hinder with 3 Doors Down at Rec Rocks in 2010, and I would never thought in my wildest dreams I would end up sharing the stage with a band I admire. The energy at the Hinder show was lit and the place was packed. Being in front of the crowd was an amazing opportunity for me and my band, and we did the best we could. Getting love and acceptance from them was awesome since we have no expectations. They even shouted out, "We love you" at the end. That warmed our hearts. We're definitely not quitting this. I've been working in this record for the past 3 years, but the songs in it are a little bit older than that. Each song has a story worth telling. Rising is the title, and it talks about all the emotions I went through putting myself back together. Well, there's pain, anger, and excitement, but there is also wisdom. It's a self-love rock and roll manual to fully embrace yourself as a path of healing. Some of the tunes were produced in Ecuador and some in Colorado. It's been a roller coaster of challenges and changes, not just for me, but also for the people involved in this project. So I'm grateful for everything and everyone who taught me the lessons and helped me in one way or another. To the musician who performed and produced these tracks with me, and to my family for all the love and support. I'm always striving for authenticity in what I do, not to just make an impact in the music scene, but also to reach out to a wider audience and raise human consciousness through songs, and help myself and others embrace the duality of light and darkness, to find balance in the midst of this turmoil that life can be. And to enjoy the ride! Living up to my lyrics brought me pain and sorrows, but you know what? It made me sing loud and proud.